You playing tonight? I thought we were doing fireside tonight.
We can do a fireside chat if any of you guys. I know you guys got church tomorrow morning, so I mean, if you guys want to call the game off, we could definitely do that. I know church.
Hey, I don't know. We want to play.
I know Dirt's going to be there tomorrow, so.
Absolutely, I'll be there waiting.
Dude, the day the Dirt steps in the church's going to burn down.
Oh wow! I'm going to say shots fired on that.
I have been asked numerous times, please not to return, but yeah.
Oh my gosh! So you guys, let's get going.
Okay, Berserker, I guess you start.
I think Hawk's gonna start this thing.
Alright, I'm Warhawk. I'm playing Rhogar, the cleric, the healer of all. And yeah, I might be ugly, but I can save your life.
Thanks, Guadakun.
I'm
Thank you for the follow.
Yes, Arveldir Norcal Arbor. He's an assassin rogue. And
what the was that?
I will shank your butt cheeks.
Yeah, I have to save the people he kills.
Shag or shank?
Shank. Depends on what you fancy.
I am BigDirt. BigDirt the Daring. The group's fighter and knight.
And I'm Scandroids, and I play Lazar, the sexy sorcerer. And I have the recap.
Whoa, did he just say sexy sorcerer?
He did!
Yes, he did.
He like sexy, like silver fox? Are you trying for the Anderson Cooper thing going on?
Hey. 13 versus your 1? Okay. So, anyway,
nice.
last time the group started out waiting for Warhawk and Dirt to return from searching for Vey, so the rest of the party actually slept in. So, Dirt, could you actually explain what you guys did?
Oh, yes. We actually got word after you guys fell asleep. Me and,
I like it.
And, Rhogar got word after you guys went to sleep.
Smoke some more, dude.
Faye was seen in a bar called Madame Fiona's Tea Kettle in a small town called Phandalin. So we took off to go to Phandalin to see if we could perhaps find her.
You mean Flan?
Flan, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's no
Flan.
problem.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Flan. We got there and we met this group of 5 adventurers coming out the door.
I like it.
The one guy was Zodath. He was a half-orc who seemed very honest and trustworthy. Along with him, though, was a halfling monk named Shalazar, a human cleric named Garfunkel, a funky little rock gnome named Exhibit, and a spunky little tiefling rogue named Rain, who I couldn't help but feel had the hots for me. Anyway.
That's lies. She had the hots for me.
I think it was for me. I think that she was looking at me. She asked me actually for my digits before we left, and I really didn't know what she was talking about.
I had the genome phone, and I got their digits, so...
but as a group, they didn't seem very smart.
Unbelievable.
But they said that they would keep an eye open for Faye, and they would send us a message via carrier pigeon if they should, happen across Faye. I just hope they will live long enough to do it, because like I said, they didn't seem to be like the brightest torches in the barrel at the general store, if you know what I mean. On our way out of town, though, we met up with a kindly old cemetery caretaker named Brother O'Keefe McQuarters, who asked us for our help.
I'm sorry.
He's such a nice guy. He asked us for our help, though, because he's an old guy, and, he had trouble getting around. He had this walking stick. And he asked us if we'd help him cleaning up a terrible, horrible, bloody mess in a crypt. We didn't know what happened there.
Oh my
God.
God.
But written in blood on the wall were these 3 giant letters, and they said T-A. I don't know what all that was about, but in blood it was written on the wall.
So anyway, those letters again, you broke up.
T-P-K.
The TPK?
Big bloody letters.
Oh my God.
Don't know what all that was about, but it was pretty horrifying, man. I actually I felt a little sick after we got done.
This is awesome.
But since we did such a good job helping Brother O'Keefe out, He flew us back here on his copper dragon, and said, thank you very much for our help. Yeah, and that's how we got back here.
If you guys don't know, they're referring to the Thursday night game because they got a TPK.
My actual recap isn't even that long. Holy crap!
So yeah, what happened when you can continue with that? That was great.
Okay, yeah. So when finally the party got
Great,
back,
I
we
love
grouped
it.
together, and then we decided to just actually split up again and look for clues and pick up our much needed equipment that we needed.
Whoa, come on. You were in awe of me and Dirt arriving on a dragon. Come on, admit it.
We slept in at that point. I don't think anybody actually saw that. It's fairly early, so.
Unbelievable, I love it.
Lies.
This shit gets better every
Arveldir,
week.
he actually discovered that some of the local Red Band thugs were in town, and they hung out at the Sleeping Giant. So he actually came back to let us know about that when we actually came back to reconvene. And so we decided, but also when we actually got together, we overheard a kid named Pip talk to his mother about how he and his friend Carp had found a secret entrance to the Tresender Manor, and how there was also a goblin there that was also working with the bandits. So actually from there we just decided, screw it, we'll just go to the Sleeping Giant Inn. So we went over there, and we actually were confronted by some of the bandits outside of the inn. And so basically, one thing led to another, somebody's mother got insulted, and we ended up fighting. And pretty much in the end, the party came out on top. One guy did escape. And afterwards, the party entered the Sleeping Giant Inn, where they met a fairly attractive dwarf with a beard that Dirt was actually mildly attracted to, who actually did a very shitty job of keeping the place up. Some things were said, we exchanged information, paid her off a bit, and left. And then we pretty much decided to go and check out Carp, Pip's friend, since Pip couldn't help us find the entrance, and we went to him and his mother, asked his mother if he could actually just let him show us where the entrance was. And so he took us basically to the secret entrance that him and his buddy found, and then he left, and we decided to enter. Now, when the party entered, Arveldir actually started to go crazy and started hearing voices from some other being that said he wanted he wanted him and the party to basically bring him some flesh or some corpses. So then we actually ended up entering a room nearby and ran into a table full of drunk bandits. And another fight pretty much happened right there. They were pretty drunk, so they weren't really hitting too much. And we eventually won, except towards the end when Dirt actually knocked himself out unconscious.
Yeah, but they actually offered to play cards. They thought you were part of them, it seems like. And don't forget, as you guys are fighting,
took out his blade.
Yeah, exactly. That was the whole trigger. And then, hey, remember, behind you to the south, there was a bugbear came out into the hall and told you guys to keep it down, and he was tired of hearing you guys fighting because you were always waking him up.
Oh, I was getting to that. That was.
Well. I am sorry. I thought you were done. I'm sorry.
Up.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad. Fuck.
Well, that's spoiled, so that's where we left off.
No, I'm sorry. Continue. I'm so sorry. I wrecked that one. Sorry.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, afterwards, the bugbear came out to tell everybody to shut up because him and his friends were trying to sleep, and we were being all too loud, and that's where we left off.
Boy, I just wrecked that whole beautiful dissertation. Wow. Thanks, Dave. So,
Thanks, Dave.
Holy cow. Alright, so this is where you guys are at. I'm going to put you guys back on the map, and like I said, I'm sorry about that. I'm going to go crawl up into
That's
the
cool.
fetal position after the game tonight.
Make sure you put the rotisserie lights on before you do that.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, so Dirt and Rhogar, you guys made it back. It's like you weren't even gone, Dirt. I mean, literally. You guys were gone for about a total of 8 hours.
a 3,000-mile round trip made it a night.
Oh man. So you guys have started resting, and how are you guys going to, take care of fortifying yourselves in here as well? Because you guys, we had just stopped. You guys had just got done. You guys were gonna take I think you were gonna take a short rest, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I thought it was a long rest.
Was it a long rest?
Yeah.
We'll say it
I
was a
don't
long rest.
remember. I just remember closing the door because the bugbear was getting pissed off.
Yeah, we shut
Yeah,
the door.
I remember that
we
because even
propped-
the doors shut as well. So
Yes.
We propped one of those chairs up underneath the
guys.
doorknob to help hold the door shut.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Why don't we hide the bodies and we sit here and play cards and rest?
That's
We'll put,
Sounds like a
we'll put
good
the
plan
red
to me.
sashes on, and as long as we have the red sashes, maybe they'll leave us alone.
I think we should put the red sashes on. That's a good idea.
Yeah, but we can't rest and play cards at the same time.
Yeah, so
Well-
I'm just gonna rest and pretend like I'm drunk and passed out asleep.
drunk and passed out. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it.
Okay, I guess. Where are you going to hide the bodies?
There's some barrels right there. Shove them in the barrels,
Good idea.
Will
Let's
they
do that.
fit
or
in
behind the barrels, or
barrels,
whatever.
Dave?
Yeah, we'll shove them in behind the barrels. Sounds like a brilliant idea, brother.
Let's see. There's what?
God,
Well, I might be
some-
ugly, but I got
Somebody's got their
intelligence, I tell
thinking
ya.
cap on.
Total of four corpses. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Kunst, thank you very much for the follow. So, ping on the map where you guys want to put them.
We'll put a
Well,
couple,
we kind of want to move the barrels here and put them in the
couple
back.
behind there and there.
Yeah, a couple back here too.
Okay.
Couple here, couple there.
I think that could be arranged actually.
And we take the red sashes or red garments.
Yep.
Because we kind of know that obviously that's a marker of them. So
Yes, I believe when we walked in, that one guy asked us where our sashes were.
right where our red
Yeah.
sashes were.
You guys just went right onto the kill, and it was it was great.
Well, I was gonna like position ourselves so we can just like knock them out or something.
Look at this funky die over here on the table. Rhogar, have you ever seen a die like this? It has 30 sides on it. So weird.
What?
Bunch
Look,
of
look.
D&D
And there's
books.
another die here. It's got 20. And there's another
Oh,
die
20.
here. It's got 100. I wonder what kind of game they could have been playing. Look at this map they have drawn out onto the table.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Must be this Dungeons and Dragons I've been hearing about.
What?
I'll give everybody
Oh my
an
god, my
EXP
mom
bonus.
won't even let me play that.
For noticing that, I'll
That
give
is
you guys
still-
some EXP, but I'll give you guys an EXP bonus. So you guys everybody can add 25 EXP. I was waiting for you guys to say something about that. So everybody, you guys can have 25
I just
EXP
noticed,
for
yeah.
noticing that.
Nice
Yeah.
character sheets and books. Yeah. Wow.
Interesting.
I just zoom in all the way to see that, but
Oh, well, sure was some card game they were playing.
I was waiting for one of you guys to notice that.
I actually
we didn't
noticed
get
it
our
last
XP
week. I
from
was
last
just waiting
time,
for my
though,
shot.
either.
Yeah, we'll have to take care of all that. I'm sure Dave's keeping track, right, Dave?
What's that?
Our XP from last week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you
Hold on.
XP tonight for last
all of it?
week, and yeah.
Okay.
But you guys should all have, I
so-
think, 425 right now.
425 now, right?
Yeah. I'll get you guys last session and this session tonight. So, because there's a
guys,
couple
I'm gonna-
things
I'm
that
gonna-
kind of mingle together with that. So, sorry, Dirk. Go ahead.
That's all good. I look at the guys and I say, guys, I'm going to slump over here in the corner with stains and pretend like I'm passed out drunk and get me some rest because I really need it. Anybody want to take the first guard, first watch, and we'll rotate and watch?
Sure.
Okay.
Real quick, is this a door here?
It is. It is the same
Okay.
type of door that is right to the south. Same type of door.
Okay.
You got it.
I don't think we have to lock the doors if we're like pretending to be misfits.
Yeah, wouldn't that kind of? Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't that kind of
Yeah.
be a little red flag for them?
Yeah.
Might be having a circle jerk and don't want anybody to walk in and catch us.
Dirt.
Just saying.
Jesus.
Could happen.
God, gotta put the appropriate
There's a-
language.
there's
Just
a lot of-
Dave.
There's a lot of booze in here. Things happen.
This is
Mistakes.
not fraternity. It's not a
Mis-
frat house.
Mistakes were made. I'm not proud.
There's nothing wrong with experimentation.
So I kind of pad
Apple
Stains,
Felgar,
and I
it
say,
doesn't
"Good night,
matter."
boy." And we
I
head off to beautiful slumber.
I put my head down. I guess Arveldir's taking the first watch.
Yeah, I'm sitting here taking a watch and playing a game of Passions with with a set of cards on the table, I'd assume.
What are you doing, Lazar?
Slumped on the side, sitting down.
Alright. We'll start a rest then, I guess.
Okay. So you guys, everybody deduct 1 day's worth of rations from your inventory as well, please, because you guys are gonna, probably settle down, eat a little bit of food. Plus, deduct your rations. Plus, there's some stuff in here that you can mix with your rations to make it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what that might be.
All right. So the first, go ahead and give me a 20-sided roll, Arveldir, as part of your watch.
A regular 1d20?
It's 1d20. Yep. Okay. The 2 hours that you had were rather uneventful. You did hear a little bit of noise to the south, probably coming from the direction of the bugbears. But I mean, it wasn't. There was nothing being broken or just basically it was just talking. So there you go. Your first 2 hours is up. Also, a couple tells were out. If you got a tell, you got one. So Arveldir, your watch is up. Who's taking next watch for the 8-hour rest for your long rest?
Suppose I will.
There it is.
Okay.
I actually can't take any watches, so.
Well, I'll do the next watch then.
Alright,
The 1d20,
I'll go double
right,
it
Dave?
again.
Yep.
But I'm gonna take the set of cards on the table and put them in my pocket.
Mm.
All right. Dirt.
So yeah.
Your 2 hours was uneventful as well, and you as well heard some stuff going on from the south. So who's going next? I sent the Nothic was communicating with Arveldir.
And Dirt have to rotate. Because
Okay.
I've got to have
Oh,
an
okay.
8 hour also.
Okay,
That's fine.
Yeah, I got 4 hours already, basically because of trans.
there you go. There's your 8 hours then. There you go. You guys got 4 hours of rest apiece as well, so you're fine. No exhaustion con check or anything like that. So
Alright.
So everybody's back up to full hit points, max spell slots. Everyone gets their hit dice heals back. Everything is good to go. You guys are
Yes.
looking like these. You guys are looking like looks like
Definitely
Redbrands.
needed that.
Yeah, you guys hadn't had a rest in a long time. I don't think. Did you?
Mm-mm. Well, not since we
Well-
got here anyway. Not since the town.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's just been like, what, a day? Really?
Yeah,
Before this
about
one?
2 days.
Was it 2?
Well, we spent the day in town and then we came up here. So yeah, it's been a day and a
Yeah,
half.
we
Oh, wow.
At least.
Okay.
it's
My
minimum
time
1 day
perception's
since
off.
we beat the Redbrands, so
All right, boys, what you want to do?
Because it was daylight when we first entered the mansion, so we had the venture for the cave, and then we slept that night. So it was morning when we left the cave. We got into town, rested in town, and then that night, and then the next morning we did the red band thing.
Yeah, it was probably mid-afternoon by the time you got here.
Me and Dirt are kind of tired too because we had to go to band, but
How was it
we
riding
slept
on
on
a
the drag
dragon?
on the way. Oh, dude, it was awesome, man. It was the best ride in the world.
Hey, man.
Like riding first class in a 777. Got our own bedroom
777.
compartment.
What is this 777 you speak of? You are ugly yet delusional, right?
Yeah, they were Riverette. They just started,
Dragon.
so we're finishing that up
777
today.
Dragon. You ever heard of one?
Because there was going to be an
I
encounter
have
with a
never.
bugbear if they rolled the DC
Go
that
study
I
it
was looking
sometime.
for.
You might learn something.
All right, so what do you guys think you're going to do? You have a door to the north. You have a door to the south. There was that large cavern that there's possibly some unfinished business in there as well. What do you guys think's going on? You had also seen a corridor going east as well from that same cavern. That that hallway seemed to be dark though. That was back in the cavern.
Well, Rhogar, where do you think we should go? Do you think we should head north, or do you think we should head south? Because there's this other door here. We could just keep going north. We know what's south. We know there's a bugbear down there. So Rhogar and Arveldir and Lazar. What do you guys think? Should we just head north and open this door north, or go south and hope to catch that bugbear asleep?
Oh, nothing's come through in the last 8 hours, so that's
No?
interesting. Seems like the bugbears didn't head north through the door, so I think it'd probably be safe to go north.
Okay.
Or through the top door. The left door that I'm facing.
say,
I mean,
what do
we
you-
still have the creature to feed. You might want to locate him.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. We are supposed to be bringing that thing food. So let's actually do that. Let's
Do you
not
want
make.
to drag the 4 bodies to the creature?
Let's find it
Yeah,
first.
I think we
before
should do
dragging
that.
4 bodies just through.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll walk back to where we heard him.
We'll just take the bodies back to the corridor and say,
Where we
"Here's
heard
your
him,
food."
he's
Yeah, the
talking
corridor where we
like
heard him.
my
Or-
powers, man.
Are any of those elves at all?
No, those were
Are
all
any of those
humans.
dead bodies?
All the
He probably
the Redbrands were all human. I said, bring the elf to
he
me so
probably
I can
won't-
eat him.
Probably won't like those. I think
come?
he prefers elves.
Meat's meat.
I don't think he exactly specified. He said meat.
He said
I-
fresh
he-
flesh.
He actually did specify pretty recently.
I don't know what he condoned to you, but I know it was in a supernatural fashion. And
He said elf meat, in particular. I say, looking at Arveldir.
Well, we ain't gonna serve him Arveldir. I've got too much invested in him.
Maybe just a little skid off the bone. I don't know. It's creeping me out by talking to me right now.
fucked up, man.
I don't like elves much, but I've kind of grown accustomed to this one, so let's not feed this one to him. I say we drag back these 4 bodies to where we heard the voices, and hopefully we'll hear the voices again, and we'll be able to.
Oh, he's not gonna like them. Just
Well,
saying.
if he doesn't like them, then there's always going to be more people that we can go out and kill. But
Tell him this is what we got so far, and we'll find
Yeah.
more.
exactly, if he's not happy with this, we'll find him more.
I don't really like this, but I mean, I'd rather feed bodies than die. So
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think this could work out to our advantage.
I'm gonna do a stealth
I mean, the
roll
bodies
for
are kind of
Nothic.
stinky. They're eight hours of decomp. So
Yeah, there's a lot
With
of
that,
coagulated
Dave-
blood and all that stuff. So I'm gonna do a stealth check real quick.
coagulated. Ooh,
Coagulated.
using the big words today.
Coagulated? Caravacus?
Sarcophagus.
Caravicus. Sarcophagus.
Oh,
Carciphagus.
It's Carciphagus. Dirt, I used to have no
Sarcophagus.
problem saying sarcophagus at all. Now, ever since you started saying carciphagus, and I started goofing around and playing along with it, I can hardly say sarcophagus anymore. Because all I say is carciphagus now. God damn
The
it.
Carciphagus. It is what it is. So with that, I guess we grab one or two of the bodies and
Undetected
we head
again.
for the southern door.
This is their passive perceptions,
I
everyone.
grabbed the feet and Dirt
13,
grabbed the
12,
leg
11,
or whatever.
13.
Vice
Yep.
versa or whatever.
Yep.
Dave's not there, so.
And hold on, let me grab Stains. Come here, Stains. Come, Stains.
You know, you can
Stains.
do a group select, right?
Alright, so
Oh,
you get
really
the door
figured that
back
one out.
open.
Yeah, we get the door back open, and
So I assume Warhawk and Dirt's carrying a body. I'll just not carry anything, I'll just stand close by.
Yeah, I can't carry bodies, so.
So we're just taking one body?
Yeah.
Sure, but I mean, I said he's
Better
not
safe
gonna
than
like
sorry.
it. So.
The Nothic is still stealth. They cannot
so
see the
someone should be
Nothic.
carrying a torch then. And I think I've got the torch light on me right now.
Do you want to
Take it
put
from you
light
then.
on your character? I would be more than happy to put it on there for you.
My character does have light on it, but if I'm carrying a body, I don't think I'd be able to carry a torch with me.
No, that's
We'll
right.
just assume
you
I
cast
took it.
light, didn't you? Didn't you put light on yourself?
No, it was a torch.
Was it a torch? Okay. So do you
Yeah.
have it? Do you have light or no? Because I'll take the.
I do not have light.
All right, I will take it off.
Oh.
That was one thing that I was fixing to ask. I don't think.
I don't have any torches,
Dirt
so
has no light either. So you guys are basically walking out into the darkness.
So I hand it. Dirt, do you have a torch?
I'm,
shit just
I'm,
got dark.
I'm helping you carry the
Why?
body.
Why you took off my night vision?
Oh.
Hey!
Oh.
Arveldir
Yeah.
can see, but we can't
Or
see.
Arveldir can carry the torch for us.
So Arveldir, you want to grab a torch
Alright.
from Dirt's bag and light it?
Alright, I do that. I
So we
go
can
up into
see.
the darkness and grab a torch out of his bag.
Well, you can see in the darkness, Dodo Head.
Yeah, well, for him it's pure darkness and he just feels something rustling in his bag.
So Arveldir, you have a torch now. There you go. I've got everything illuminated correctly.
Come out here, guys.